If you want to join the NSA, see that's right on it. If you want to join the NSA, see that's right on it. Hallelujah, the boys are shooting, the boys are shooting. The boys are shooting again. Let me see, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, our friends from the Vanda City. Ladies and gentlemen, may we be pleased, may we be upstanding as we welcome His Excellency, the next President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mamaha, to launch the Tein.
Thank you. Thank you. Madam Miss, we never fail to disappoint. When I went to Mamaha, I lived in 836. And when you enter Vanda City, you know A block is the first block on your left. And you have the staircase that goes up to the Bacchus shrine, where Father Bacchus is. And that's where the charging takes place. The choir practices there every evening. And so, even though I didn't join the choir, I could sing all the songs because I couldn't help. And so there's the original one, but I know you have the Vandal version. Let us say, don't be report or refrain. You know that one. And now it's so big, I'll be under. Thank you.
Badina.
Thank you. That's the Vandal version. I was singing the original church version. Mr. Chairman, and let me stand on existing protocol so that we save some time. My 2020 running mates, Professor Nana Jane, charged the youth wing on two things. One, to organize the women, the ladies, and bring more of them into the fold. And I want to clarify the organization because I remember when I was a little boy, my dad was a member of the CPP, And Kwame Nkrumah urged them to organize the women. Some people took it very literally. And I don't want you to follow that.
More fire! More fire!
When it says organize the women, she means bring more women into the fold. I don't know what methods you're going to use, but any method is acceptable.
Any method.
And then she also urged us not to forget our colleagues in the informal sector who are also youth and are sitting next to the National Youth Organizer. And I think they've made some effort already. They've started something, and they call it the Traders and Artisans Network, targeting young people in the informal sector. And this links to what was contained in our manifesto, especially to do with the National Apprenticeship Program, where we're going to organize free apprenticeship training for young people. And I think that the youth wing of the party can play a very important role in the implementation of this particular program. This launching of the Tein app is digitalization in order to transform the administration and coordination of our Tein. And for those of you who follow the processes of digitalization, it is a facilitation that transforms and brings digital technology into any business process or anything you are doing. It could be agriculture, it could be running your company, it could be marketing, whatever. If you bring digital technology in to facilitate the process, then you have digitalized your whatever it is you're doing. And that is distinct from digitization. A lot of time people interchangeably use the two. Digitization is moving anything from a certain format, that is text or documentation, into a digital format. And so it's just a one-off transfer. But digitalization is a transformation of your processes. And so this app is a digitalization of our Tein processes in order that we're able to improve our administration and our coordination. And so let me commend all the young people who have worked on this. It's going to be a very useful tool for us. And let me commend the leadership of our youth wing for their continued efforts at strengthening that important wing of our party and the constant innovation that they continue to bring to the mobilization of young people of the country around the cause of the National Democratic Congress. We have gathered here today to unveil yet another innovation which revolves around the use of technology to facilitate the party's work on the tertiary education front. I have every confidence that this will further enhance the gains made within the youth wing of the party, and it will continue to make the NDC the party of choice for the young people of Ghana. The Tertiary Educational Institutions Network has a long and illustrious history as a cradle and conveyor belt of talent and incredible potential for our great party through careful and painstaking nurturing. Some of Ghana's best and brightest talents within the political and governance space cut their teeth with Tein. They've gone on to deliver impressive performances in just about every sphere of our national life. You must notice that when the Tein Jama was going on, the honorable member for Medina removed his jacket and joined the Jama very vigorously. All of these were members of our Tein, and I can mention many more of them. I know that yet more potential exists on the various campuses across the length and breadth of Ghana, who would be unleashed sooner than later to complement the efforts of their senior comrades who operate within the NDC. And there's more space for utilization of our young, vibrant youth in the electoral process of the party. And this app is going to make it possible for us to do so, both with current members of Tein and alumni. It is the desire of the NDC to maintain and improve on this tradition and track record for the general good of the party and the country as a whole. That desire is what has found expression in the launch of this application, which is designed to modernize and inject greater efficiency into how organization of young people is carried out within the NDC. We have gathered for this launch at a time of great economic and social distress for the people of Ghana. The Akufo-Addo-led government that came to power on the back of mouth-watering promises to make life easier for Ghanaians and ensure rapid development of our country has so badly mismanaged the economy that we have been plunged into the most debilitating economic crisis in about 4 decades. Indeed, we all recollect some of those mouth-watering promises, including one by the current president to transform this country, Ghana, within 18 months. This crisis into which he has led us has spawned hardship and suffering for our people on a scale never witnessed in the 30-year history of our Fourth Republic. Daily price increases, fuel price adjustments, and nose-diving currency, which has rather arrested the person who said he would arrest me and arrested it. The dollar has rather arrested him. So we're looking for him, we can't find him. I asked the IDP if he had the key so that we could find where our vice president was, and he said he doesn't have it. And he doesn't know his whereabouts. General incompetence, corruption, and waste of scarce resources have combined to make life simply unbearable for the generality of Ghanaians. General incompetence, corruption, and waste of scarce resources have combined to make life simply unbearable for the generality of Ghanaians. No group is perhaps harder hit than the young people of this country. The issues that affect the youth of Ghana who dominate our population are many, and in these times of severe economic downturn, they have inevitably been worse off than perhaps any other demographic group in Ghana. This government has bungled the important task of securing the welfare and well-being of our young people through sound policies on education and ensuring the availability of employment opportunities both within the public and private sectors. The government has been so poor in its policy making and delivery in education that at all levels, from basic through secondary right up to tertiary, the students of Ghana are suffering immeasurably. Non-release of funds, poor management of curricula, erratic school calendars, poor industrial relations with teachers, lecturers, and other stakeholders, among others, has created turbulence and conditions that are far from ideal and which threaten the achievement of quality outcomes in our educational system. Ghana is currently experiencing the highest level of unemployment recorded in the Fourth Republic at an estimated 14%. This government's response has been the adoption of short-sighted, populist, ad hoc, and poorly conceived programs that have done more harm than good. Even those enrolled on the knee-jerk NAPCO program have found themselves at home after 3 years and have remained unpaid for several months. I hear that even national service personnel, for the first time, are owed several months' allowances. Our governance institutions have been politicized and have virtually become wings of the new patriotic party. Indeed, the problems of our country are legion, and the failure of this government has been spectacular on all fronts. In the coming days, I'll make a fuller statement on this state of affairs on behalf of the NDC, which remains the most viable alternative to this failed regime. I urge all our countrymen and women not to lose hope. Our constitutional democracy still has many instruments we can use to check an errant administration. And at this juncture, I wish to commend our gallant members of parliament for the good fight that they are putting up in the August House. We in the NDC can assure you that we will use all those instruments to pressure this government and hold it accountable to the people of Ghana. It is said that the darkest hour is just before the dawn. It is my firm belief that we should not despair, and Ghana will soon wake up from the nightmare that we're going through to a new dawn, where opportunities will be open to all Ghanaians and not a selected few friends and family. But today, we are here to launch the Tein app, which is revolutionary in scope and will ensure seamless communication between Tein chapters and their members. Indeed, when it was being launched, various uses to which the app can be put were enumerated. For me, two stand out and are very important. Help in mobilizing volunteers for the party will be easier using this app, amongst others. And then also, most importantly, it will help us as a party to track constituency and branch polling stations of all Tein members all over the country and provide a database on the constituencies and polling stations that these Tein members belong to, in order for it to be possible for the party to fall on them for special duties in their respective constituencies and polling stations when the need arises. And it is my hope that when this app is operational in the 2024 elections, we shall identify all the polling stations where our Tein members are registered. And we're going to recruit you to sit at the polling stations and make sure that the right thing is done. And I'm sure that with your input, if the elections are free and fair, I have absolutely no doubt that the NDC will emerge victorious. And so this app will go a long way to strengthen the activities of Tein and by extension the NDC. I commend the leadership of the youth wing once again for this innovation, and it is my hope that this would not be the last we see in the efforts to make Tein the most formidable political force on all our campuses in this country. Let me join the National Youth Organizer to thank the Frederick Ebert Sifton FES for the continued collaboration we have with them. I just want to assure you that we appreciate everything that you are doing for the NDC party. Today I managed to persuade and drag my friend and brother here, who's the chairman of Passion Air, and Mr. Edward Anand, and I've consulted with him, and he's going to advertise Passion Air on the app so that we can raise some revenue. And we'll also provide, inshallah, discounted tickets for young people who want to travel, especially our Tein members. We'll provide you with discounts if you have to travel by Passion Air anywhere in the country. And so on this note, I hereby declare the Tein app duly launched. Thank you very much.
Please let's give it up to His Excellency. Thank you very much, Your Excellency H.E.John Dramani Mamaha. So the Tein app is duly launched in the coming days.
So the Tein app is duly launched. You can download it on www.teinapp.com. Those using Apple phones is on the iOS, and it will be on Android phones tomorrow, hopefully. So those with Apple phones can download it now, or even those with Android, you can use www.teinapp.com. Thank you very much. We started with the national chairman for his opening remarks. Once again, I invite the national chairman and the leader of our party, Dr. Samuel Ofosu-Ampofo, for his closing remarks.
Thank you very much. I believe you all agree with me that thank you. I believe you agree with me that this program has been very, very, very well executed. I want to congratulate the organizers for putting this together. Shall we give them a round of applause? I was just showing to my General Secretary breaking news. And the breaking news from the Minister of Information is that all flagship projects of government are going to be reviewed. And I ask, what is the meaning of that review? If the meaning of that review is what we know, then it means that all of them have been cancelled. So when I say one D, one F, you say Yamutu. One D, one F. One village, one dam. Allowance for nursing trainees. Planting for foods and jobs. School feeding program. Zongo Development Fund. Payment of rent allowance for workers. You can supply more. And we can only say that unemployment is going up, fuel prices going up, inflation going up, CD to dollar ratio almost getting out of hand. That is the state in which we are today. And so the launching of this app, my appeal to the youth is that let us use that platform for progressive things. We should not use that platform as a battlefield for linguistic battle, where people will go and then trying to argue, and this one is correct, this one is not correct. Please, I will also urge the National Youth Organizer and his team, link up with our research team. Let's get the manifesto of the NDC uploaded on the app. Let's get NDC philosophy and ideology loaded on the app. Let us get the history of the party. Professor Kofi Ato and his people and Fritz Bafo and others will be tasked to put the party history and then upload it so that when you go on that platform, there will be a lot for you to feed on. Otherwise, if we don't put this information, I will even urge the parliamentary group that some of the decisions and the debates and some of the very powerful expositions that are made in parliament, let's get some of them uploaded. It will be a platform for training and capacity building. And I think that if we take this one serious, we will not be operating like the WhatsApp where people create WhatsApps and tomorrow is about, people themselves and just forwarding messages. Please, this one should be taken very serious. And national leadership will take interest in monitoring what is going on this platform. And we will give you all the support. And I believe that if we are able to do that, we'll be able to spread the message across. Again, it is important for us to know that much as digitization is very important to reach out to several of our people, research has also shown, and in fact, in the UK election, when we went to Labour 2 years ago, we were told that about 30% of the votes were garnered through social media. So the app can be used as a powerful tool for mobilization and for dissemination of party campaign messages and others. Whilst looking at that, we should not go and stay in that world, because there are some people who are living in the social world, social media world. They don't know what is happening in this physical world. Please, let us also devote time to move onto the field and combine both field work and social media work in order to mobilize the teaming supporters of our party to win, and win convincingly. 2024, we want to win without doubt, because we are not going to the Supreme Court. The results will speak for us, and I believe that with this app and many other initiatives by the youth and several other party structures, victory will be ours. Thank you for supporting me to bring this exercise to a successful end. And God bless us all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, National Chairman, Dr. Samuel Ofosu Apofu. Ezu, youth, I cannot feel the power. Youth, power, action. Thank you very much, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. All too soon, we've come to the end.
On this memorable occasion, we remain grateful to the creator of the universe for making this occasion, the Tein App launch, a resounding success. Our endless gratitude goes to the special guest of honor, His Excellency John Dramani Mamaha, for his immense contributions, continuous and most reliable support to the youth wing and the entire party as a whole. Our heartfelt appreciation also goes to our mother, mentor, and running mate in the 2020 general elections. She has never been absent in any of our programs. Mommy, thank you, and may God bless you. Our venerable national chairman, Honorable Dr. Samuel Ofosu Apofu, the NDC Youth Wing appreciates your support and your presence. The legendary General Secretary, Honorable Johnson H.E.John, aka General Mosquito. We are enormously grateful for all your support towards the Youth Wing's activities. We are also grateful to our national organizer for his continued support and for all he has been doing for us. And to all our FEC members, we are grateful to all of you for your presence, your support, and your contributions to this program. Let me make a special mention of the National Youth Organizer, Honorable Lawyer George Opari Adu, under whose distinguished leadership the NDC Youth Wing has witnessed a significant transformation, elevation, and activism. We cannot stop singing your praises. We appreciate you. We also appreciate the presence and cooperation of our former appointees, our diligent and industrious and vigilant members of parliament, the NDC caucus. Please keep the blows coming at the MPP. We love it. Let me mention Mr. Stan Dogbe. We appreciate you very much, and in fact, we are overwhelmed by your incredible performance when it comes to your job. If you look at what has happened here, you can see that it's his handwork, and we appreciate him so much. Our ever resilient and hardworking regional youth organizers, our Tein national and regional coordinators, our Tein executives who have crisscrossed the length and breadth of this country to honor us with your presence, we say, are you cold? Our friends from the media, Wezo TV, Ahoto FM, TV XYZ, Class FM, and all of you, TV3, I see TV3, we appreciate you so much. We are grateful. Lastly, the NDC Youth Wing is very grateful to everybody whose cooperation made this function a success, especially NDC Pro Forum, FES Ghana. We appreciate all of you, the technical team, the vandals. Finally, I would like to leave you with this inspiring quote from Martin Luther King. An individual has not started living until he rises above the confines of his individualistic concerns to the broader concern of all humanity. May the spirit of togetherness, unity, and selflessness grow among us unabated towards Victory 2024 and beyond. A Victory 2024 that will deliver the Ghanaian people from the awful, unspeakable hardships, abject poverty, intimidation, and crass corruption that we have been subjected to by the corruption clearing agents and the economic mess who has been a monumental failure. Bawu Mia. May you all arrive safely at your destinations. And we say thank you once again. May the Almighty Allah, may the Almighty God bless all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Deputy National Youth Organizer. A quick announcement. After the close.
Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Malik Yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in, Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim, sirata allazina an'amta alayhim, غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.